Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial of scripting. So one of the last videos I've just put online is system D is Plymouth. System D is Plymouth. Let's see if it finds it already. More or less. So this is the Arch Wiki. That's where we need to go anyway. And so ArcoLinux YouTube. If you go to the one of the last ones, you see me fiddling with code. Once you've done fiddling and you understand what needs to be changed on a system, why fiddle again next time, right? Why not script it? Why not put it online and in our case, right, arcolinux-nemesis script. I have a file I can run if I'm on system D, right? System D boot. If I'm on that and not on GRUB, I can say run this. And it will change what needs to be changed, like according to the Arch Wiki. This is more a scripting thing than it's about Plymouth. Plymouth is explained in the other video, right? 3307. Right. Where is my information? Data, arcolinux-nemesis. I would probably put it in personal or in AOR, right? These are AOR packages. Install this, install that. Not sure where I should really place it, but let's start with this because that's just a minor issue. Okay, let's do it here. So take one of those as a reference, as a kind of, I don't know, blueprint, Control C, Control V. And then we have to name it somehow. We have to tell install Plymouth and then system D. And I'm gonna install also one of the Plymouth themes. Let's have a look at the name. Yay, Plymouth, kind of like it. So Arch, I think mono or something. That's the name. That's the package I'd like to install. Oops, I better put it on the repo. So mono Arch. So we have everything in one go. We open this up. What I should install is not that. Is there an if needed? I'll think about that. Anyway, I need Plymouth or Plymouth Git, and I need this. No confirm needed. No confirm needed. Why was that turned around? Right. Makes more sense. And if that's done, there is this application that we can install, but Plymouth is not installed here. So in the video you'll see that we can there is some kind of application, set theme or something. We'll have to do that later. And then you have to reboot, is still okay. So do we have to do this? Let's keep the code for now. Toggle comment. This script assumes you have the Linux kernel. This script will install Plymouth and themes, because probably we're gonna add some more themes later on. And choose one as default. Save. Looking good. And all the rest is gonna be the Arch Linux thing. If you find this, then do that, and if you find this, then do that. Let's first have a look on this machine. This is file system. It has a boot, it has a loader. So you know it's system D, entries, and arcolinux.conf. That's what it's one of the files that I need to change. This is one of the files I need to change. Okay. What's another file I need to change? Another file is gonna be the etc make init cpio make cpio.conf. This one, that's another one I need to change, and it's gonna be this one. Systemd, behind systemd we need something. All right, now replacing things, it's already done for you. There are many examples, so study up and take a look at all this code. Now, one of the things that's interesting about Sublime Text here is I can just drop it here and it's there. And when I need it, so I don't need this anymore, nor do I need this anymore. So when I want to see how was the code again to replace something with something, so we have a InstallingPlymouth. From here we start adding parameters. Changing the files, somewhere in the middle. Save, and in between here we're gonna do some stuff. How do they change files? How do they change configs? Like this. If you're there, then you change this to that. So one of these tools, one of these things is find me that, replace it by that in that file. That's one of the things that you can use. So just copy paste from anywhere, select it, shift tab, zip tab, back to front, a few lines less, and save. I will need to change this line. Let's start with this one, make init cpio. Where is it from? From etc and make init cpio.conf. I need to change all of that. Hooks, Control C. Find me this, right, in there. Find me this in there, and change it with, and that's the file up here. Change it with, we're on systemd, so this guy. Control C, Control V, save. So if you run this thing, Plymouth gets installed, the theme gets installed. We've got a make init cpio that we need to change. So what was it again? If we type it, make init cpio.conf. Let's see, because voila, it's not make, but it's make, but it's not make. mk init cpio.conf. All right, so he'll find that, replace it with that. That's what I need. Next thing is this one. It needs to go to bootloader entries arcolinux.conf. That's a long thing. So let's start typing bootloader entries, not here, here, bootloader. So this can be a copy paste, Control V, and let's open it up because it's actually easier, because we're gonna make typos otherwise, to just say copy and then go back in here and say that. Okay, so what should I find? You should find this. I'm not sure about this. I think I can delete it. I'm not sure. It does seem to have no place at all. I'll ask Pico about it. But let's keep it for now and try it later on. So this one is going to be, that's my find. Let's see if that's gonna work. Nope, that's just gonna work for me, right? Because of the fact that this is not for everybody. But this is definitely for everybody. So we can say grab that. If you find this, which we will have, everybody will have, replace it with that, plus what we find on the internet, plus what we find in the line, quiet splash and so on. Control C in here, super F, Control V, check. So go find me this and replace this with that. Will not cause issues and will work everywhere. And last but not least, sudo make init cpio -p to be sure. Okay, now the Plymouth theme, I'm gonna pause the video, so we've got that as well on the third-party repos. At this point in time, it's uploading, so let's have a look. Control T, we update our system, get new packages in, the new databases are in. The one I've just put online is in sudo pacman -s Plymouth. So Plymouth. These guys are there, but not the theme yet, right? So yeah, he's still busy, he's still uploading, but should be there any moment soon. So this guy needs to pop up on our systems, unless I did something wrong. Create mode Plymouth theme. Mono-arc, yes, it's going online. So I would guess it would show up at some point in time. Let's do another update. New databases in, test. What's going on? You know the real narco mirror list? Ah, okay, got it. Sure. Update. The GitLab always takes a bit time to do. Oh, sorry. Now it will show. Hey, right? Number 1, Plymouth theme mono-arc. Okay, so if I run the script, then it will be able to do a sudo pacman -s because it's coming from us. This is not installable. This is not sudo pacman -s. This is buildable. AOR, anything AOR, you need to build it yourself. Now I don't have to. That's that. So that's the taking care of this line 47. It's installable. Sudo pacman -s. There's one thing more, and I should check out the command because I forgot already. Plymouth. Let's install it. Installing it doesn't break it, right? It's just an app that's there. It's not used. It's not used. If you don't change the config, it's not used. It's a nice, beautiful app. Boom. So what I need to know is this. Plymouth. Set default theme. All right. So in the beginning, changing the files, I'll put it up here. I'll say sudo probably Plymouth, and then set default theme. And I think, no, I shouldn't think, I should ask. I should just ask set -l. Oh yeah, and did not install the other one. It's mono-arch, I think. Let's see. Mono-arch, all cap, small letters, and all important. Was it not -r or something? How can I know that again? Save. Right. Help. It's simple, right? Rebuild. Rebuild. Ah, yeah, that's okay. Rebuild init rd necessary after changing the theme. That's good that -3 is there. So probably I don't need to do the other bit there, and that's the make init cpo dot -p. But right? So if it really does what it says it does, let's try it out, right? Then this would be better put here, and this one should not be needed. something like that. Save. Now you don't try this on the actual computer system. You don't. You test it out in VirtualBox. Unless you know what you're doing, right? But no, don't. Super F7. You have VirtualBox. It's great. It's a little sandbox. You play around in it. You break things. Cool, right? Not cool, but it's no biggie. There's no problem. There's no issue. But let's see. All right, I am already in VirtualBox. Sorry. I have the exact same system on the right screen. I'm always in CHDWM, so I didn't know. Am I now on a real machine or am I now on a VirtualBox? I am on a virtual machine, right? It says here VMware. So, my mistake. I can run the script. Yes, you can. So data, ArcoLinux-nemesis, AOR, install what? Install pl. All right, install Plymouth systemd monoarc sh. Okay, skip and skipped because we've changed it. Changing the files. Should we have a check? I think we better have a check. Sublime text. This is what needs to be changed. So the etc make init cpu as the Plymouth. Yay, right? arcolinux.conf and listen quite splash and a space in between. Okay, looks good. And the automatic build was there, so we saw something being built. Super X logout, no reboot, right? There's no sense in doing a logout reboot. That was it. Flash. That's what we do it for. Huh, what is it all? Yeah. Logout. And that. Oh no, sorry, reboot. Look at that, reboot. Flash. But this is nicer, right? It's breathing. You probably can set some seconds that it can last, probably somewhere. But it will postpone your boot process, which I'm not a fan of, right? So voila, that's how you script things. If I made a mistake or if you see improvements, please do. And we added to our ArcoLinux-nemesis, so the default check. Let's show you that so you can type it over if you don't want to download things. Ah, here he is. Wow. So that's what we've done. That's it. We don't need this anymore. Let's clean it up. And let's put it on the GitHub. Changing the needed files. Maybe a nice link to the Arch Wiki because things change in life. Always, everything. Look at that. Changes in life. This is Wallhaven, right? Variety and Wallhaven together. They just sent me stuff. Nothing I can do about it unless delete it. So ArcoLinux Plymouth. Let's, because we are a study, a little university without diploma, where you can learn anything and everything based on Arch. Ah, that's better. Voila. All right. Have fun installing more themes, which is basically what I'm gonna do next.